The Cleveland Browns are on the brink of making a blockbuster move that could shake up their entire quarterback room and change the trajectory of their 2025 season. Reports are swirling that the Browns are set to trade for none other than veteran Pro Bowl quarterback Kirk Cousins, a move that could seriously jeopardize the future of young QB Shedeur Sanders. If true, this decision would signal a major shift in Cleveland's approach under head coach Kevin Stefanski and general manager Andrew Berry. Let's break down what this potential trade means for the Browns, their quarterback competition, and the future of their offense. First off, the Browns find themselves in a precarious spot under center. After a roller coaster 2024 season, where Kirk Cousins tied for the league lead in interceptions with 16, many assumed his time as a starter was winding down. In Atlanta, Cousins is slated to back up Michael Penix Jr. in 2025, a clear sign the Falcons are moving on from their former starter. But here's the catch. Cousins is still a high-caliber veteran, commanding a hefty $180 million deal. Keeping him as a backup in Atlanta just doesn't make financial or strategic sense. It could also create locker room drama with Penix, a young quarterback the Falcons are clearly investing in. That's where the Browns come in. Cleveland's QB situation is far from settled. The team isn't expected to have Deshaun Watson on the roster in 2025, leaving an open quarterback competition that's shaping up to be a battle royale. Right now, the Browns have 4 quarterbacks vying for the starting job: Kenny Pickett, Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, and Shedeur Sanders. Each brings different skills and experience, but none have shown the consistent ability to lead this offense to success. Kevin Stefanski and Kirk Cousins share a history. They spent 2 seasons together in Minnesota, where Stefanski was Cousins' offensive coordinator. That experience created a strong rapport and mutual understanding of the offense. Stefanski knows Cousins' strengths and weaknesses intimately, making this reunion a natural fit. General manager Andrew Berry could leverage this relationship to stabilize the quarterback position, something the Browns desperately need. A reliable veteran like Cousins could provide immediate leadership and help guide Cleveland's talented roster, which features playmakers hungry to make an impact. Now, let's talk about Shedeur Sanders. The young quarterback was a high-profile signing for the Browns, with expectations that he could develop into a future starter. But if the Browns bring in Cousins as their 2025 starter, Sanders' path to meaningful playing time becomes murky. With Cousins locking down the starting role, Sanders faces a tough climb just to make the final roster, let alone see the field. This trade could ultimately mean cutting ties with Sanders, who may have to look elsewhere for his NFL opportunity. Trading for Kirk Cousins wouldn't come cheap. Cleveland would likely have to give up a draft pick, a price Andrew Berry might be willing to pay to keep the team competitive in 2025. This move could also buy Stefanski and Berry some breathing room. Both are under pressure to deliver results this season, and stabilizing the quarterback spot is a crucial first step. The Browns' offense, while talented, needs a steady hand at QB to unlock its full potential. Cousins, despite his rough 2024, is a proven leader who could do just that. For Browns fans, this potential trade is a double-edged sword. On one hand, bringing in Cousins offers a familiar veteran presence who can provide consistency and perhaps more wins in 2025. On the other hand, it signals the end of the road for promising young players like Shedeur Sanders. The quarterback competition will be intense, but the addition of Cousins tilts the scales heavily in his favor. So, what do you think about the Browns' rumored plan to trade for Kirk Cousins? Is this the savvy move Cleveland needs to finally solve their quarterback woes? Or Is it a sign they're giving up on developing young talent like Shedeur Sanders too soon? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed the breakdown. Subscribe for more NFL news and analysis, and share this with your fellow Browns fans who need to hear this. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for all the latest Browns updates as training camp approaches.